see if I can mess this one up. Because the picture changes now. I think my cup comes into play, so and I gotta leave it there because it'll fall off the dash. That's up there. It's right up that road there. It goes up to. He was a naughty man. I think he got into trouble for being naughty with the girls. I swear. I can't remember if it was Billy Graham. I know he had a great following at one stage. Someone else, but I know one of them was a little naughty, but the laddish. Shrooms lives over 26. If you're heading east, he lives in that direction. Holy smokes. dude. Go. I can't really do much, mate. You sort of got me blocked. Good lad. There you go. Oh, get on, brother. Get on. Chicken House up to today? Hello, Mr. Chicken House. Oof, that's an awful touch on. Touch is coming off. No more chicken houses. No more. Except for Knoxville. That's right. Knoxville's the next one. right? So going that way, they got pre-pass and they can read. Coming this way, they don't have anything yet. I think they're eventually going to get to it because they did the one when you come the other side of 77 on 40 coming west. There's a chicken house. They've just put pretty new signs up there. So I think eventually they're going to put new ones up here. So going that way, they got pre-pass and they got signs that say truck can bypass scale. This side still hasn't had it done, so they'll get round to, eventually they'll do this side. So yeah, eventually they'll get to do it. East. They've got it both sides now at Statesville. They've got it up by Mount Airy. Both of them have got it. This is the last one now that I think they'll fix. I think 26 there, Asheville. I think they've been updated. So I think this is the last one to do. And then there's many others in North Carolina. It's a heap of them in North Carolina. Most of the other ones I think have been done. I think this is the last one that they'll put signs up for. So basically then you'll eventually come around the corner and you'll either get a beep 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 or a sign saying that you can carry on, you don't have to pull it, just, you know. That geezer there, truthfully, I've never ever had him ever change the light from green, this TA over there. Never had him change the light from green to red. I've never had him do it. I've seen other people that it's changed to red and he's pulled them in, but I've never had him change it from green to red. I just roll. You just roll really slow. You get the trailer on. You're virtually at the front of the pad where you can stop on the brake. That little thing that was like looking this direction, that's looking at you. It's taking a picture. And then if it goes red, you can stop and he'll tell you what to do. And if not, just keep on rolling. You don't have to stop. Just keep rolling. Tourette's. See, I watched this stop. This is Tourette's. She stopped at the end of the bridge. Now, he might have put a red on her, but I don't think so. I mean, she still had a green. She might have had a red. It's possible. I'll ask her later. I'll find her. She'll do her normal. We're at 36 mile mark. I think the gorge starts about 20. I mean, it starts about 24, 26, 24. No. Boom, boom. No clue. What is park and ride? Park and ride is where they have like a parking lot. You park your car there, and you can either ride a bus or you can ride along with somebody else. So like, say there's 5 people that know each other, they all meet up at the park, and they get in one car and ride in one car, or they get on a bus and ride the bus. You know what? Park and ride is really more bus. Park and share is. I got to be careful there because there's a difference between the two really. Park and ride is really bus. Bus turns up, you ride the bus, you go into town, it comes back, drops you off at your car, you go home. That way you don't have to drive into the city or whatever. Park and share is where you park and you share a ride with somebody else. So I've got to be a little careful there because there is a difference between the two. So park and ride is bus, park and share is car. So 5 people turn up, 1 car, and the other 4 get in that 1 car and off you all go to work. That leaves 4 cars back at the park place and only 1 car goes into the city. Not 5 cars, 1 car. Park and ride, you park your cars, you ride the bus, no cars in the city. Eventually we're going to be at the point where you can't go into a city unless you're sitting in a 1-seater bubble car. Just 1 seat. There's a little bubble on little wheels, like a shopping cart basically. Oh, here I come in my shopping cart. Oh, at the apartment. That's what it's literally what it's going to be. There you go. He's a tri-axle as well. He's got a 3-axle trailer. Tri-axle. Another one. Okay. What are we doing, kids? I didn't cut you off, you cut me off. Come on, kids. Here comes another one. Right here. Here it is. Oh, wow, he just, oh, wow. I'm so confused. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. They're all from South Carolina. See all their tags? They're South Carolina tags. All them boys are South Carolina boys. All them Muppets have no clue what they're doing. Every single one of them. They literally just cut this old boy off. Yep. Even though he is giving it the large one for no reason, but hey ho, it's what it is. He's a whatever you want to call it. Because of the amount of axles. I got 2 axles. They got 3 axles. 3-axle trailer. So it's a tri. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So look over there. Look. See, he's got 2 axles. He's got 2 axles. 2 axles. 2 axles. When he came past us, he had 3 axles. So that's a tri-axle trailer. This old boy, he's a single. He's so light. He's just a straight truck. You call them straight trucks. We call them rigids. This is a straight truck to you. We call that a rigid. We would call that a 6-wheeler. So that'd be a 6-wheeler to us, right? Yeah. It's a 6-wheeler, yeah. And then if it had 4 axles, it'd be an 8-legger. So that's a 6-wheeler. And you call them He's only a single axle because he's pulling 28-foot pumps. So here, see these doubles? They're 28-foot pumps. So he's only running a single axle. See, he's running 2 axles. He's running 2 axles. That's a lot of traffic coming east. It is Wednesday, admittedly, but that is a lot of traffic coming east. No, more weight. You can define the weight better. So if you've got 3 axles, it defines the weight better. 2 axles, you can only define the weight on them 2 axles, which is 34,000 pounds. 3 axles, you can define the weight of 34 across all 3 axles. You can actually carry more than that. But legally it has to be 34. And the reason why they're a 3 axle is because it's a racing trailer and because of how obscure the way it's built and where all the weight's positioned. So it gives it that its 3 axles are set right at the back. And the way the van's built and the way everything's put in the trailer means everything comes out perfectly fine. It's never overweight. If they're overweight, I'd be amazed. But they are heavy. There's a lot of weight in them trailers. I always think of Waynesweld when I see Waynesville. Waynesweld. No clue what Waynesweld is, do you? No clue. In my pants, gotta stretch the ants in my pants. Scratching the ants, I'm scratching them. The little ants are devils. Scratch the ants in my pants. Coming into the gorge now, okay? The thing about the gorge is you can't pass anybody once you're in it. Our speed limit for trucks is 50. Right lane only, no left lane at all. Cars, 55. So I always try and let all these muppets that want to do 160 through the gorge pass me. Because the biggest problem that I have and Tourette's will have is that they all want to stick right to the back of your trailer. And it's irritating because you don't want them stuck right to the back of your trailer. You just want them to leave you a gap. But they will not leave you a gap. They'll sit right beside you, right on the back of your trailer. And then occasionally they'll pass you. And I'm okay with that because that's down to them. So I try to slow down and just let them all get ahead of me. Then I don't have to deal with them. They're in front of me, they can do what they want. Now I have done that on the other occasion and they have wrecked. I got stuck in it. It is what it is. But I'd rather they wrecked than I wrecked. So they said the 24-mile marker, the right lane was closed. We'll see what we have in front of us. I is a little confused. 55 miles per hour. We can only do 50, they can do 55. And they're allowed to use both lanes. We're not allowed to use both lanes because it's the gorge and it's all twisty and turny. You'll see the gorge. You'll see. So because he's a 28-foot pup, he can put 20,000 pounds on that one axle. Only 20,000 pounds, no more. So he's got 20, 20 and 20. The pup 20, the dolly 20 and the other pup 20. And then his front is 34. And then the front steer is whatever the axle can carry, which is, they defined it to be up to 20,000 pounds because there was a huge up changing the way they built the axles. Lake Junalovka. Lake Junalovka. Hot springs. Hot springs. With hot springs. Oh, well, that sucks. Broke it down. God damn. Poor fucking love. That's a pretty view in front of you. I think she got it. I think she got it. That is a pretty view. A lot of bears. A lot of mountain lions. Every other single, I want to kill you if I can, please. Including Mount, see all the houses? See, look, see them all? See? Now you got mountain men that live right up. I mean, you look right up top of these, like they're everywhere. Pretty much just living off the, I think you're basically living off the grid. They might have electricity. Desperado did sort of explain it to me, but I think most of them are living off the grid. My axles are connected to a diff, yeah, two diffs. Because I'm running double diff. I'm running double diff, I'm running two diffs. The car only runs one differential. The truck runs two differentials because I've got two axles. Now if I have a single axle, I'd only run one differential. One's your main drive and your other one's an interlocking axle. The other differential is basically doing nothing. It's just sitting there going dum-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum until you lock it in, which is here. That's your lock. It's an interaxle diff lock. So you're locking both diff seams and they both work at the same time. Basically, when you're driving along now, you're only using one differential. Only one's really working. They're both spinning, but only one's working. Look. Bridge beams. Alright, now we're going to enter the gorge. This is it. this is where the fun begins. Diff to me, what do you mean different? Oh, well, yeah, different, differential. Look up the word differential. 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 So that's what they're using it for. See, they're building a bridge. See? Oh, they're down in the valley of the shadow of death. See the little road, see this, see right there, you missed that house right there. There's a house over there, you missed it. You are right, all the way through here. All the way through here, there's houses everywhere. Little roads, houses. Yeah. All over, yeah. People live here all over the place, yeah. Look over there, you'll see there's a road. Look. People live up in the mountains, they live on the side here, they live everywhere around here. Look, look down right down here, you'll see, there you go. Yep. There's a road over there. Yeah. Curves. My favourite truck stops in Newport, Tennessee. 447, I think it is. It's my favourite truck stop. It's like one of my favourite places. Love that place. Why? Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing. It's a beautiful place. I like it for the fact that it's always cool at night. It's a beautiful view. You can walk over to the river, go kayaking if you want to. You can walk along the river. They sell the most awesomest honey ever. The food is absolutely spot on. It's good food, cooked right in front of you, basically. Yep. And the people that serve you there are just fucking awesome. The ladies are just so cool. I got Desperado involved in that. I got in there. I think he likes that truck stop down here. It's probably one of the coolest places you can stop. Are we going to stop there today? No, I don't get to feed you today. Unless you're hungry. Are you hungry? Are you hungry? You want a burger? You sure? They do a really amazing burger. I'll take you there another time. I introduced him to Desperado. He stops there and he likes it. It's a beautiful place. I used to stop there and walk my puppies there. It's got a nice grassy area where you can just walk your babies and play with them. I used to play ball from right there next to the road. There's still enough grass here. Now, if you go up the hill, that leads you up into the little town up there. But personally, as a local, so as the ladies told me, it's like, there's no reason for you to go up there. They ain't going to do anything to you, but it's the locals, it's theirs, you know. Don't go stick your nose in other people's business. You know what I mean? They ain't going to mess with you if you don't mess with them, you know what I'm saying? So, people are very fickle around here. They're very, you know, they don't, tourism's awesome. They like tourism, but you don't want to be sticking your nose in their business. So, and I respect that. Here's your first idiot. Yeah, pretty much. But they're good people. I've never had a problem with them. I've been stopping there for quite a long time, and it's always been my favourite truck stop. So it's always a favourite of mine. I always made it a mission to go there and stop. I love the honey, I love the food, I love the ladies. Even the locals are pretty awesome, so they've helped me out a couple of times. See, here's an idiot right here. See, this is a prime example of an idiot right here. There you go. There you go. He's not allowed out in that lane. That's a huge fine if you get caught out there. He is not allowed out there. No. Obviously, he can't read English, so the signs everywhere. Yeah, he's got to come over. Yeah, because I'm doing the speed limit. I'm doing 45 to 50. He doesn't like the fact that I'm going too slow, even though it is the gorge and you've got to behave yourself through here. If you look down in the road, you can see all these marks is where trucks have turned over, going too fast. Yeah, these semis have turned over. Look at all these markings in the road, and you'll see. I'll show you some more in a minute, like that. Like he's too fast. So there you go, more markings again where a truck has turned over. Trucks always turn over through here. See, no trucks this lane. Another prime example. See, this is a local boy, and he knows not to do it. There's another prime example right there. He's a Kentucky boy. What I mean by local is they do a lot of runs back and forth through here. They're just ignorant. It's just their ways. No need for it, you know. People don't like rules, everybody doesn't want to abide by rules, but rules are made for a reason because they don't want wrecks to happen through all the time and close the gorge off, and you know, it's an inconvenience. They've got to clean the mess up, got to repair everything, and then you get idiots like that, and they are idiots. I mean, the sign pretty much says speed limit 55 and 50, you know, and they'll never change anything all the time you keep disobeying it. Get too many of them and eventually they'll start catching you. Like, here you go, here's another idiot right here. So there you go, you see, it's another idiot. There you go, yet again another idiot. There you go, there you go, just another idiot. No turn signal or nothing, just another idiot. Boyfriend right now as they're running together. As he pulls houses, so here's his boyfriend right here. We're running duals, that's 2 tyres, so you've got 4 tyres on one axle. And there is some trailers out there that run 1 tyre, which is a super single, it's super wide, it's a 445. And we're running 285s, 285, 295s. So pretty through here. I mean, it's extremely majestic, but it's very unforgiving. You know, I don't know if you'd survive out here. I mean, locals might eat you. Who knows? You don't know. I mean, this is uncharted territory around here. start go wandering in these woods, I mean, you're liable never to come back out again. People are like, oh, don't be like that. Well, it's true. You don't know if you're going to come back out again. You've got no clue. You don't know this area. You know nothing about it. You go start wandering around up there in the middle of nowhere and all them bushes. I mean, you're going to come up with some very unforgiving creatures that are going to be like, you look tasty. That's why they tell you never to go wandering in the woods. Don't go wandering in the woods now, because you're pretty much going to die. Why they make parks and that, so that people can go to a park and admire the beauty of trees and nature and that, rather than going into the unforgiving wilderness that they have no idea what the hell they're going into. So I truthfully wouldn't want to go wandering up through there. Not unless it was a zombie apocalypse, and that's a different. But no. You have no clue what you're going to stumble on. Truthfully goes to people's houses. That is a road. There is a road there. It has road signs. Yes. People live all around here. There is people everywhere. Yeah. See, next 600 feet you've got people walking around. Well, that's just in there. So. Oh, Miss Skater. What up, Skater? What up, mate? Skater. Right on the back of his truck. Skater. I mean, look at it, yeah. Look up there, look at it. I mean, look at how high that elevation is. It's a long way up there. You think about it. I mean, look how much it took to take this road. I mean, they had to dig all through this rock to make and create this road. They dug through this. You can see where they dug through here to create a road. And at the same time, you look across at these rocks and you think, wow. The years of growth and that and everything else, and the different colorations. I mean, the fossils you'd find in there, the minerals must be awesome. I mean, just wow. See all these marks in the road? You can see, look, it was a wreck. There you go. There was a wreck right there. Yeah, there you go. Turned it over. Caught fire, burnt the tarmac, because they drive like idiots. There you go. It's a prime example. They just can't apprehend the fact that it's a 50-mile-an-hour speed limit. And they think they can do better than that. They're the next Mario Andretti, you know what I mean? Here we go, it's another prime example again. He's coming up on my side door. It's one of Prime's. Totally and utterly ridiculous. I'll show you, he's coming right now. There you go. Oh no, he's not. There you go, look, prime example of an idiot. Look, there you go. There you go. Prime example of a fucking idiot right there. There you go. They make me sweat because they're idiots. There's no reason for it. No reason at all. Probably. They say mind your business. No, mind your business, ain't your business. Well, it is, like I said, when they wreck in front of you. Probably because it fell over. There's many reasons. Over here is a river. So over on my left is the river. I can't tell you which river it is, I truthfully can't remember. But there is a river that runs right next to us. That's where people go kayak. Sort of like, think of Deliverance. just think of Deliverance. It gives you a prime example of like. And like I said, I can't say that about the people living around here because I don't know. They're probably fucking awesome people, but at the same time, there's also going to be people around here that don't want you trespassing on their land. That's their right, their way. Hell, they've probably never even seen human beings before, right? Right. So, you know, people say don't go trespassing, don't go walking in a territory unknown. Then don't go in a territory unknown, leave it alone. Don't be nosy. That's how you end up dead. You have every right to be killed for that. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. This is like, they laid all this is new road again that they laid out at the time. In a minute, if you sort of look across, you'll see the river. This wall's all brand new. This was all done. I remember we were doing all this construction because they were throwing us off here. Yes, all the time. They threw us off down here because they did all this bridge work here, right here. Here you go. They're still like doing work down here, but they did all this bridge work. You got roads that lead up into the middle of nowhere. Over here you got roads. This part round here is always collapsing. This never stops. This always. This. If you look right up there, you can already see where it's going to slide again. You can see them trees up there are about ready to come down again. They'll slide again. So they put all this up. This was closed for shit. I think nearly a year. I believe it was nearly a year it closed. They had to rebuild it because they all landed on the interstate. I mean, you can't stop nature from doing what it needs to do. You know, nature's going to do its thing. It's going to move. This round here, I mean, eventually this is going to start, right? You know, it's going to break away, it's going to move. Stuff will fall. They'll always be working on this section of highway, always. See, Newport's 23 miles away, and that's where my favourite little truck stop is. Imagine driving along and the next minute there's just a massive, huge landslide and just trees, and they don't come down slow, that comes down fast. And that stuff's just moving straight down in front of you and you've got nowhere to go. I mean, imagine being sideswiped by a bunch of trees and rocks and that, you know, I mean, you'd be smashed to smithereens. Yeah, you're dead. It's a done deal. Of course, when you drive through it, you've got to appreciate it, you know what I mean? And look at it and go, you know, there's at any time it could just decide to go bosh, and that's it, it's coming towards you. But you look in the road again, you can see all the marks, you can see where people keep crashing. It's always going to be. There you go again, right here, yet again, there was another one right there. Going to go through the tunnel right now. We only go through one going back west, but you come through two coming east. And it's like I said, you look at that up there, look at that. It's amazing how beautiful that is. You know, and you're always gracious when you come through here because you never know if this is going to go. Right? Here you are in a tunnel. Imagine doing both ends and you're stuck in here. Imagine that. Especially if you're claustrophobic. I mean, You know, don't be negative, don't be such a pacifist. It's nothing about that. It's for the fact that, look at that. I mean, if it happens, it happens. What are you going to do? You ain't going to get out. You're stuck in there, man. You're stuck in there with me. So you look at all this, and this could go at any forgiven time. This can go anytime, anytime. You look over the wall here, you can already see. There you go, see? Another prime example, there you go. Another one, there you go. Another prime example. And that's a fuel tanker. Imagine if he turns over. There you go. Just another fucking idiot behind a steering wheel. There you go. No respect, no regard. Yeah, pretty much. No respect, no regard for anybody else but himself. Couldn't give a shit. Just a selfish piece of shit right there. Huh? I'm doing 56, 57 in the 50. I'm already in it because I've come out the worst part of it. Don't matter. Just selfish pieces of shit, mate. See, he thinks he's got it in control. What happens if he doesn't have it in control? You know what I mean? Especially if he's empty. He's more volatile empty than he is loaded because it's gas. It's just the fumes, and it's more volatile than a loaded tank. Hey ho, what's he give a shit, mate? There you go. That's why I have no time for him at times. It's like, nope, no time for you. There's another prime example. No matter how many times you come through this gorge, I've got videos of this gorge time and time again. You know, another prime example. There you go. There's another one. Another prime example. Yet again. There you go. What is it, like 18-mile stretch? I'm watching. Yeah, absolutely. Put this one up high if you want. See above. But for that 18 miles, like 18-mile stretch where you just got to chill out, run through, take your time, enjoy, you know, seeing everything around you. No, they do the same shit every day. This is their journey every day. It's the same shit for them. They don't care. Again, there you go, another one. There you go. And again, another prime example. There you go, another one. There you go. There you go, just another one again. It's frustrating for me because I take my job seriously. So I take my, you know, everybody likes to bend rules, but I still think that when you're out on the road, there's a reason why they put the signs up, there's a reason why they give you speed limits, there's a reason you can see coming through the gorge. It's awkward, it's tight, it's curvy. You've already seen all the marks in the road from everybody else. So just have a bit of respect for it, be responsible, be a professional. I don't class any of them that pass me as a professional, they're just a bunch of fuckwits. That's all they are. They're just ignorant, selfish, greedy pricks. That's all they'll ever be to me. This asshole here will then be down the road at a truck stop for 3 hours parked up doing fuck all. So he did all that just to get to a truck stop, then park up there and screw off. What was the point of chasing there? There was no point. And I promise you, if I follow him, I guarantee you that's what he'll do. I swear to you, hand on my heart, know these assholes well enough to know that's what he'll do. Them two that are in front of me are local boys. They'll do the same thing, they're just on local roads. Like, have a bit of respect for what we do, you know. Pretty much. Just have it. Nope. to be in front of everybody else because my e-log, which is right here, tells me I've got to do it in some. No, I don't. I mean anything. Plan your day, right? You don't ever have to do anything like that. There's always enough time in the day to do something, mate. Always. All these idiots will tell you that e-log messes them over is full of shit. There's always enough time in the day. If there ain't enough time in the day, you always do it through the night. One way or another, you'll always get it there no matter what. He might get there 5 minutes before we do. That's all he'll gain out of 5 minutes. But then he'll spend an extra 10 minutes getting off at an exit to go to a truck stop, to then spend another 10 minutes getting back onto the interstate and lose 20 minutes by screwing around doing that. Done. There you go. Prime example, TNT. That's basically UPS going the other way. Every day they do the same shit. Every day he'll come through the gorge in the wrong lane. Said, all of a sudden this will come crashing down with the speed they come around them corners and they hit some done deal with. And I personally think another reason they want you to go slow is to keep the noise down so it doesn't cause vibration, so it doesn't upset the mountain. You know, the reason they want you to calmly come through here and drive slow and just take your time is they don't want that vibration. You'll come thundering through here at 70 plus miles an hour, all that consistent noise and banging, eventually that vibration creates and the mountain collapses. You can already see up there that that's going to about give way to. They've got net. Look at all the net they had to put over that because they know it's going to collapse. Yeah, whitewater rafting. This is my exit right here. Yeah. Martha Sundquist State Forest. There you go. This is like probably one of the most coolest places you can go. So, I think it's 448 though. I gotta remember. 449, 447. I think it is 447. We'll see in a minute. I'll show it. Pigeon River Campground. What a lovely name, Pigeon River. Oh, well, do it. I'm such a... Sometimes my brain just doesn't work. Pigeon River, there you go. There you go, Pigeon River. Now you know the name of the river. Pigeon, pigeon, pigeon. Yeah, 447, I should know this off by heart, but my brain sometimes has so much in there that I can't always remember. So if you look up there, you can see there's all that wire up there. They put all that netting and mesh over that to stop it falling because they know that that's going to eventually go. Exit 447. One of the most awesomest little truck stops you can stop at. And it's always busy. Like, you can get a parking spot in there in a truck, you'll see in a minute, but it's always busy. Always. It's always people in and out of that place. Always. Never stops. The business they do there is insane. And it's a little tiny gas station. It's so small. It's insane how much business they do. That's where he's going. He's going to go over here to the left to Pigeon River. So he's going to go over there where all whitewater rafting is. And if you look over here to the right, there's your cell tower. So you normally always get good service here. It's very rare you don't. So right there. That's it right there. If you look in the back, there's all the truck parking. It's empty at the moment, which is awesome. That little truck stop does the most insane amount of business that you can imagine. Insane amount of business. And then over here, you've got a whole heap of people over here, whitewater rafting, just all the way along here. Everything. So it's hard to see this side. It's better coming back the other way. But But you can see, you go. Walk-in's welcome. You can just go over there. You can, you know, can't really see it. Going the other way, you can see the river so much better. And in winter, it's better because of the trees in there. So. But it's like I find it one of the coolest places to park because it just everything around that area just makes you feel at peace. You don't ever feel threatened around here. You never feel threatened. But I still wouldn't walk up the hill, regardless. I still wouldn't do it. Because I know I get my arse beat. I could show you the river, but I can't. I can't move over for it. It is to me. I'm still not allowed to be in the left lane. Here's popped. I get that. Just right down there, literally right next to us. Climb up this little bit of a hill, we get up here and then boom, we're on it, 70 mile an hour, flat out fed all the way to Knoxville. Toot, 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 toot. Yes, oh yes. There's a new one right there, see? She already gave out, there you go. That's what's in it, all here. See that? See that? And yeah, right here, there's another wreck right there again. It's just like, I think we forget at times that any moment this can just collapse. So fixated on what's in front of us that we don't pay any attention to what's beside us. And you can't really see it, but that's basically running beside us right now. Pigeon Forge up here towards Knoxville, which is where Dolly Parton, Dolly Traitor, Plastic Barber, see right up there, see the houses. Alright, that's it, we're out of it, we're on it, let's go. 70 mile an hour. Yes, always does through there. Always will. Yep. Yep. We look down here is Pigeon River again. There you go. Runs all the way through there. And it's not very deep. Not here. It's pretty shallow through here. Michael's Bar and Grill, located at the Best Western Truck Market. We can get you arrested for a DWI. Come drink with us. That's right. Don't be responsible. Be irresponsible. Drive your truck while you're drunk. Whoop whoop. Late Ball, 1980 to 2013. That's always, so yeah, 2013 there was a bad wreck there. I can never give you details because there was one really bad one around here somewhere, if I remember rightly. There was a coach of like, I think it was Evangelists or whatever church that got annihilated. I can't remember where it is now. Like there's so many different places where people have died and that. You have a look and you read the sign. The signs up on there. It's amazing how people will come out there and basically take care of that little